SVG's Jason Dackman. We're here with the latest edition of the SVG New Sponsor Spotlight. I'm here with Karen Gondoly from Leostream. Karen, thanks so much for taking the time and welcome aboard to SVG.
Thanks, Jason. We're very excited to be a part of the SVG community. We've been working with some of your partners and customers for a while, so we're really excited to join at a deeper level now.
That's great, and certainly happy to have you. You hit a sweet spot, certainly as Remy production has grown in the SVG community over the last few years. But let's start with just some basics for those that maybe aren't familiar with Leostream. What is it that you guys offer, and tell us a little bit about the history of the platform.
Yeah, sure. So as you can see from the logo behind me, what Leostream provides is a remote desktop access platform. Now, we sell software, we're not a service, but what this allows live sports or any type of production crew to do is to build a remote editing environment that they fully have control over. So, and in a flexible way that satisfies their needs, whatever that may be. So maybe you want to have racked workstations that you're going to connect users to. Maybe you want to work in the cloud. Maybe you've got virtual GPUs. Whatever you need to connect users to get their job done, you can use Leostream to ensure that they have that connection, and it not only is reliable, but also performant, because our platform, we partner with a lot of high performance display protocol vendors such as HP Anywhere or Amazon with their DCV protocol. So we're all about allowing organizations to build a remote production environment that's accessible from anywhere, but is also very secure and performant.
Sure, absolutely. And as I mentioned, this is a perfect spot for the sports production community right now. It wasn't too long ago that every live production and every quick turnaround edit was done on site in a truck at the stadium. Simply, not the case for a lot of these shows anymore. We're talking about multi-site collaborations. We're talking about productions being done from a broadcast center back home and connecting to a truck on site. Essentially, you need the agility, but also that performance at the same time. So how do you see Leostream factoring into the sports production space specifically?
So what we're allowing people to do is exactly what you're saying. It's almost impossible to support a remote team if you don't have some sort of connection brokering
Sure.
solution, which is what we provide. And there are other solutions out in the market, but ours has just a breadth of functionality and features that allow organizations to really fine tune who has access to what, from where, for how long, and to manage capacity in the cloud. So you can make sure that, with live production, you need to make sure someone logs in. They need instant access to that resource.
Right.
It can't be down. Now the resource might be down, but something like a broker like Leostream knows that and can direct the user to a functioning resource instead. So this way, without IT having to intervene, the user always gets connected to a functional editing bay, essentially.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So we're talking about, that secure access as well as instant access when necessary. And the cost management too is a big piece of this. Cost optimization certainly plays a big role in this, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's funny, there's different ways that you're saving, because you mentioned you don't have to send people on site. They can work from the office. And so that saves you money just in travel. And then with Leostream, you get this additional savings of being able to have pools of resources instead of a dedicated resource for every user. So now you're saving on licensing costs. You can also use Leostream to automate capacity and power state in a cloud if you want to move your remote production to, say, AWS. So now
Right.
you're saving compute costs. So there's all these different ways and levers that you can turn to help you really optimize resource usage and lower cost while still giving performance and reliability to your end users.
Sure, and I think something that people have run into is the hybrid model. It can be challenging in a post-COVID world, right? You
Mhm.
want to be able to do everything that you want on-prem, but you also want to have that same experience off-site. It's easier if you're fully virtualized or fully on-prem. When you're in between, it can be a challenge, and I think remote desktop software like Leostream creates that more seamless experience, right?
Right. That's exactly what our sweet spot is, actually. Our whole premise has always been use whatever hosting platform works best for you and mix and match them and be able to migrate them while still providing a seamless end user experience. We're not a full stack solution. So if you want to have some workstations in the data center, you have some edit bays that you want to just be able to leverage for remote users, you have stuff in the cloud, provide one platform, which is Leostream, to give end users access to that from anywhere, and to give IT one place where they really have this visibility into who's using what, and what machines might need to be rebooted because users can't connect. All this type of functionality is just encapsulated into our platform.
Very cool. Excellent. All right. Well, Karen, what does the rest of 2025 look for you folks? Again, we're excited to have you aboard at SVG. I hope to see you at some SVG events, but what's coming up on the calendar for you?
Oh, all sorts of stuff. We're actually imminently releasing the 25.1 version of our platform. So keep an eye on the news for new and exciting updates to the platform itself. Always trying to push that forward. A lot of new and exciting stuff going on, particularly with our partnership with Amazon, as well as with Azure. You'll see some cool stuff coming to the Azure. And as far as SVG, now that we're official members, we're so excited. We're going to start attending some of the events. The first one you should see us at is the SVG remote production event down in Florida.
Very cool. All right. Well, we can't wait to have you join us there and check out what the PGA Tour Entertainment folks have going on there. Karen, thanks so much. Really, really appreciate the time. And once again, welcome aboard to SVG.
Thank you.
For more news on Leostream, make sure to check out sportsvideo.org and make sure to visit their website at leostream.com.